something I like to get when like I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. I like to kind of bring myself out. It's a natural decongestant. It is my Sunset Park Noodle Bowl.
Oh,
yeah. It's
my gosh.
real super easy. In my pan here, or my pot really, I've just got some ground beef that I added some onions to, a little salt and pepper, and some red chili flakes. Okay, that's starting off one layer of heat.
What do you want me to do?
Help me out, because with any heat, you need to kind of lighten it up with a spritz. So I've got some lime wedges there, make for me. And then it's just white and green parts of the scallion. Chop them up however you feel. I'm not particular about it. You can go on the bias or...
Are we going right in here?
Yeah, you can throw them in there, so it's a nice little moment where we're serving it. It looks cute. So I'm getting this all out, but I'm using a slotted spoon because in here, the fat and the juices from that meat is a nice start for a flavor base of everything else that's gonna go on in here. I'm gonna start with what I really, truly love about this. It does so much work. This is Gochujang.
What?
Yeah, Gochujang. I fell in love with this in 1993 in South Korea when I was serving there in the military, and I'm so happy to say now you can literally find this at the grocery store next to where sriracha and ketchup are. Just look for it in a little red tub just like this. It does so much work. It's got like fermented flavor in it.
It's so fun. It's so good. And if you haven't tried it, there's nothing weird about it. I mean, I would equate it to like Korean ketchup, right?
Yeah, it's like a Korean finishing sauce, but you can use it for so many things like a flavor base for our soup here. So a lot goes a long way. All right, so in addition to that, I'm gonna add in some beef stock. You can do chicken stock if you like. I just love that it's dark and rich, just like the gochujang.
Oh, that's good.
See how it kind of shuts up that volume?
It's like a quick ramen broth, because usually, you know, ramen broths take like days to make usually, the good ones. So that's got all the flavors.
You know what this is, you know what I'm saying?
That's
A little
the
beer.
beers?
I would suggest none of those funny, I'm seasonal and I taste like a pumpkin beer, you know what I mean? So you're gonna stir this until it comes to a nice simmer or a boil, really, and that's when you're gonna drop in these Japanese curly noodles, okay? You don't have to buy this in the pack that has the seasoning. They actually just sell the noodles in a pack by itself. I really love this because it's obviously a one-pot plan.
Ooh,
yes.
OPP.
So you put it in there, cover it up, and let that simmer for about 5 more minutes. We all know how quick it is to really cook off those noodles. And here we go, our Sunset Park soup, and I'm gonna plate it for you.
That was good. I mean,
so
it's just right on my, I love any slurpy noodle, slippery noodle dish, you know?
Yes. And I really love this dish. When you get it, they'll send out a little bit of Thai basil. So if you have that at your grocery store, just do it. It's deliciousness. Can you pass me a tong?
Yes, I would. Do you put the beef back in there?
Yes, over the top. Oh, yeah. It's my favorite part of this soup is I always wish, listen, I'm gonna learn how to speak Vietnamese. I'm gonna tell them I want more beef in my soup the next time.
I think it's mas beef.
And Spanish and English, Spanglish. So then you just drop some noodles right in there. Then over the top of that, a little bit of this beef, or a lot, depending on your taste.
Extra beef, please.
Yeah,
More
because
beef.
I always would end up fishing it out of the bottom like, man, I almost didn't want to stir the soup so I could just get a big old chopstick full of the beef. And then right over that, you know what I'm gonna do. Put an egg on it.
Oh, I gotta put an egg on that, Sonny.
You got a spat? Hook me up.
Yeah, I do.
Right in there. This is my Korean moment here. A little egg over the top. And
this will cure your whatever's ailing you. This
it really will. Like, it's where I go when I decide, you know, I'm a little congested. I just want to clear it out a little bit. And then a little squeeze of lime on the side. And there you have it, my easy Sunset Park spicy noodle.
Beautiful, Sonny.